Hello, everyone. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day so far. I know I am. And also I guess, happy holidays to everyone. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day so far. I know I am, as I just said, because I don't remember. But, if you're celebrating Christmas already, I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, that's perfectly fine. I hope you're enjoying your time off of work. Or if you just have this time off in general, I'm just hoping you are having the best day of your life, if not the most relaxing day of your life. So, let's get to it. We are in the final bit of Ace Attorney. We're in the second half of the last of this trial, and it's gonna get crazier from here. So let's jump into it head first and see what happened. Honestly, kind of excited. May 22nd, 5:24 p.m. Right in Co Law Office. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Sniffle, sniffle. There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Wait. I can't also do a really good voice right now, but just a heads up, also, my throat is, not my throat, but like, I'm just still feeling kind of congested. Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word, hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. Edgeworth hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Oh. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around and crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mystic Maya is much more oh my gosh. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right. So, hey you guys. Glad I caught you here, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. Alright, let's talk to him. So, what are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, what do you have a new job lined up or anything? Oh, that? What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming up until my next payday. What are you talking about? Oh, you don't have another payday? I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Unguard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of you. Oh. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. That's so cute. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Oh, why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy food? Maya's burger obsession, and then Gumshoe's instant ramen noodle. Oh, I love it. We have a new secretary, I guess. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something. He didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth? Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony. But I still think that there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would Why would she want to know? I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Ungard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said at all today. Then you're saying that the testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. It just feels like that there's more here than meets the eye. Or that Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Francesca Von Karma. Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any information about her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Francesca. Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol pal. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but, well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she'll probably be resting in the hospital. Which one? What? Were you gonna visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to trial today. Oh no, poor baby. So it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Oh my god, let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. No, Pearl, absolutely not. Now, I'm definitely not going. Let's see, the name of the hospital. Oh yeah, Hottie Clinic. Oh god. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess I can't hurt but to stop by and say hi. Alright then, let's get going then. Detention Center, Hotel Lobby, Criminal Affairs, and Hottie Clinic. Alright, let's go to Hottie Clinic. March 22nd, Hottie Clinic reception. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place. Are you here to visit a patient? Hi. Wait a second, you're... yes, I'm Director Hottie. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hottie. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho. Oh yeah, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it? Director Francesca. How is Francesca Von Karma? You don't need to worry. She's in good hands. Yeah. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude. Oh god, Edgeworth, don't put your gratitude in this man's hands. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. Like he's actually not the fucking... Oh my god. But he's not the guy. Oh my god. She looks so painful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand, yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And then when they snuck up on her real secret, like, she would scream really loud. Yes. Oh my god. I see. Yeah, she's really cute. And when I do that, she'll whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby, yes. I think I gotta get used to it. Oh my god. Yes, girl. Bait him up. Go back to your room. Yes. Snapping everywhere. We love this. You're so mean. You're so mean, my frisky Francesca. Oh my god, do not call her that. Okay. Yes, it's time for my eye drop. My IVs. Yes. Get him out of here. God, an absolute weirdo. And what are those tulips in your hand? And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix, right? Ah, I knew I shouldn't have come here. Alright, let's talk to her. The shooting. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the— what do you— the fuck you mean it happens all the time? I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know? Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was only a logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. By taking over the case. Oh my. Nope. I found myself having to clean up after you in that irresponsible deal you made. Ooh, girl, what deal? I think I know what deal he's referring to. The deal. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Enguarde, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have any proof I made such a deal? You're denying it? It looks like you're lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I had been in court today, this trial would already have been over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime? This isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with evidence or not. I only have one objective, to find Enguarde guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, right? The end justifies the means. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed in what you said. If you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Enguarde will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. Oh, girl. But you still have to know she was. Ah! I think visiting hours here are over. So, if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Does she also have a conch card? I wonder. Probably because she thinks that I had an advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Let me talk to him. What happened at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition, but you could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Adrian's card. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness, that card! Give it to me! Hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me this whole time. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, right? This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigation team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin? This picture was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it. Picture card added to courtroom. So, who is Shelly the Killer? The Killer is a name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is a professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So, because of his professional name is Shelly, he leaves the cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? We think it's part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured he was the one who killed the victim. It also serves as an insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values the trust between clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So, you think this assassin, you think he's the killer who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I do not need your pity. Oh, girl. Oh, hello? Mr. Nick? There's no way you can find her. You don't have even a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Carita was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered this job is Matt Engarde, your own client. Oh, shit. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you'll need this. Is in here. What is that? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only. As we are looking for many clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer, but if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction received from Edgeworth and allows the bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. Oh, okay. In any case, I must attend preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Dude. Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Engarde hired an assassin? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock. Yeah, I guess not. Maya, please, all I ask for you is to make it home safe and sound. Good. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this in front of me. Even when he said he was an assassin. I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does every time we're in court. Anyways, let's try the card trick with this card. And I guess I just found. Beep. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to take a look around. Alright, let's get it going then. Move out of here. Huh? What is this place? Where the hell am I? I've been feeling like I'm not in a hotel anymore. All these videos over there. Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should look for clues. That way I can show them and sis maybe can get me out of here. Okay, let's start looking around. Ooh, there's a framed picture sitting on the coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like there's something written. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue. That's weird. What's a figure doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if this is some kind of puzzle or something. Or maybe someone's stress reliever, maybe? That's grim. It's so dark in here, I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes? All of them. Just, what kind of room is this? Let me look at the computer. Oh, hey, it's a computer. Never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch is on this thing. Drat, there goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. Okay. What is this thing? An antenna? I guess. This is a VCR. There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. I don't know, for those who don't know what a VCR, it's a video control. It's what you used to play, like, VHS tapes on back in the day. Like, I forgot what the official, it's called, like, video camera recorder or something. I don't know the proper term for it, but I know obviously a VCR, you stick your VHS tapes in there and you play them and you watch them. That's all for the youngins before, you know, you all have streaming services and stuff now. But what is this antenna doing here? Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? Click. Oh, phooey, it's busted. I wonder I would die happy. I would so die a happy samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on TV like this. I don't believe it. I just made a joke about dying. All things considered. Now you gotta do what you gotta do this time. Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use a card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only if I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Oh, this is simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you. Yes? For now, I will suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways, you mean? Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Dead? I am almost certain I would tell you on our first meeting I am an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? Dude, Maya, come on, bud. People are not allowed to know, hold on. People are not always people are not always who they appear to be. March 22nd, 7:04 p.m., Hottie Clinic. Reception. Mr. Nick? Oh, yes, Pearls. Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know. I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in On Guard. But I think I should listen to a story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. Alright, so we are gonna actually get going over to Law Office. Actually, hold on. Can I even talk to him? No, I can't. Let me move over to the detention center. March 22nd, detention center, visitor's room. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. Aw. Ugh, I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message for you here. Message? It's from Matt on guard. Ah, here you go. What did he write? What, is it something really important? Yes? Okay.
Greetings, chat. And oh,
There he goes. My poster fell. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Hold on. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put a lot of food when I left the home, so he's probably pretty hungry. You don't think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is a little ways down from the hotel, alright? Girl, don't tell me to feed your cat. This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm pretty sure Shu's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, I guess. Matt's note jammed into a pocket. Please feed my cat, Shu. My house is a little ways down from the hotel. Client's request is a request. I guess I should go check on his cat. All right, let's get going to the law office, and let's get going to the hotel. Watergate Hotel lobby. All right, Mr. Nick. Let's look around for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass. Girl. Miss Oldbag. Don't devolve my name and turn into a gasp, you spiked-head pillifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like a bad guy again. Although I did get a good piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. Oh, there he goes. There she goes. Miss Oldbag. Keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in or out. Then why do you keep putting it on? Don't think you can always get me down with a silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this. Well, we need to make the move anyways to the living room, so. To Unguard's house. March 22nd, Unguard Mansion living room. It sure is dark. Look, go turn on the light. Oh my, oh my. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be rich. Honestly, the motorcycle hanging from above is kind of dangerous, but I like the little staircase where it kind of leads into like the second floor-ish. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu! Baby! So, I guess this is Shu. Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu. This cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. Oh, look at... That guy is totally the killer. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. Unguard's lawyer. The Masters? Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you, your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. The name, John Doe. Very, very iconic for, you know, the killer. Nice to meet you. Alright, let me talk to this guy. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Ungard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. This is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Buddy. How typically butler-like, as if it were. Alright, John Doe. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at the family's residence? Well, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. This is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought, Mr. Ungard, that for the kind of butler or maid, to have a maid over a butler. This is a very cute cat you've got here. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Matt's note crumpled into the ball and thrown away. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of, you know. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of being a butler in charge of the house and all. Thank you, sir, for your compliment. People are not always who they appear to be. Yes, yes, of course, yes, of course. I don't believe your bullshit. But now, if you excuse me. Meow. That motherfucker is totally the killer. Let's be real. Alright, let me examine. Can I actually... Yeah, I can examine everywhere. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here. That's actually a fireplace. Wow, they have different... How are they different, Mr. Nick? You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. You should come and visit the Fey Manor then. I'll show you the one I'll show you one when you do. I'll show you one when you do. God, I can't even speak properly. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. Oh boy. That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal. It moves on its own. Really? Wow! But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. Fair enough. Ah, there are masks here. Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The one next to it is the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. He fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo. Hello? I wonder if it's still going. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. That was very odd disconnection issue that just happened. That was so scary. Awesome. Brush it. Okay. I have a shit bit rate right now. Awesome. Okay. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna move my little character out of the way and look at that right there. Da da dum, da da dum. That door looks super familiar. We just saw it. I think Maya's honestly in this house. I'll be real, guys. I think she's kind of here. Let me... That's my 2 cents. It's also awfully eerily quiet in this house, by the way. Oh, yeah, I think that's fine. There's a small door at the bottom of the bigger door, Mr. Nick. Oh, I bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use. Oh, you mean Shu? The door is locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering. Or else you would have found them. There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls. Now, I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Alright, I guess we could look at this one last thing. It's a very comfortable, spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Probably not. Ugh, what is with me feeling inferior today? Alright, I guess we can head back to the hotel. Let's go back to the hotel lobby. See if we can maybe go around and do something. I guess I gotta talk to her. Just so I can get through. Nope. You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Ah, looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigation done is to first do something that this kooky alien. Alright, today's trial. What do you mean? Okay, so... What the fuck? How do I get past her? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me... present this. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Oh, Miss Oldbag, if you would look at this. What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo. Ugh. Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'Amour I smell? Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Oh, yours truly. That man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? The letter of introduction was given to Miss Oldbag. I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. Oh, lovely. It looks like she has a strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. The girl, do not don't entertain those ideas. Don't let her entertain them. That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come out of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face, somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation. Okay. Girl. What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into Unguard's room today. Why? The police means investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Bag. Alright then, let's go to the hallway, I guess. To the Viola room. March 22nd, Gaywater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet the hotel seems busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scurrying for clues around the killer. Alright, let's get a move on. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Hey, city boy. Lotta, you're still here? Wrecking course. Oh, hold on, guys. Everyone wanted to leave my room, so I had to get up and move around. An investigation photographer eats and starves on our own ability to stamp the scoop, yeah? And this hotel's has just the aura mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Given. A photographer's gotta have lots of cameras out of the ear like a corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine? You have a little bread thief? Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder. What? You're gonna shell out the bucks for that info I got? Lotta, you were literally loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Yeah, well, yeah, kinda, but brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes. I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, gotten a few autographs, shook a few hands, and had a soda pop with a few of them too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. The security lady also wasn't in the hallway the whole time either. I guess this means that there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that ditty I wrote. Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about on guard shoving his manager's lady onto Kurita? Yeah. Oh, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah. When you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bulb-dooders. Hey, what's with ya? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look a little like you suddenly got a little older here, or I'm just shrinking? Oh, I really wanted to believe in love. My baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy who told me it was an evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're the Redcoat's friend, ain't you? So, put in a few words of good for me to get my camera back. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I'll guarantee he'll give it to you. Why don't you do your own dirty work? Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, well, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too, and you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it to me, right? Hey, would you please leave already? Jesus. Okay, well, we can't really move anything. I can at least go into Kurita's room, so let me go into there. Oh my. Mr. Nick? What is that unworldly, ghastly moaning? Oh my god. I need evil ghosts. Wait. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Oh my god. What the fuck? What's this girl doing here? Girl. Excuse me. Watch where you call it a demon, brat. Ow. Swinks. It's an alien. Why you calling me an alien? Girl, fucking scared the shit out of us. Oh, it's just you, Miss Old Bag. What are you doing here? Like Zoink Scoob. What is wrong with you youngins today? I came here to do my pay respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. Oh my god. My accent for her is like everywhere. Zoinks, Pearls. There's an old lady here. Alright, night of the murder. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked to you. No. I talk about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, and deceived by a fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here like an imbecile look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it. Now, hold a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Okay, alright. Now I've seen everything. But, you know, I was working that night too, doing my job and minding my own business. So it's not like I have time to waste standing around the whole night. Alright, Memories of Krita. I was wondering if you could tell me more about Mr. Krita. He was a more popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. But I heard he was lagging behind in the polls against Enguarde. Well, that's just a recent thing, bad luck and all, you know. But he wasn't going to become even bigger star than he used to be. Look at all the mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings of his fans had for him. Well, yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? The presents, they're all bears, right? He's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Krita's presents are from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of one about thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. Dude, you just fucking fist fought a bear? What the hell? He used to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuck it out. Down by the river going, heh, you sure can fight, you too, bub, you too. Did all that really happen? It's all in his biography, bub. What a load of crock. So even since then, his fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice, bears. Oh no. I'm Uncle Bear and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. What in the infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, that startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? I'm sure does fly. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not a phone. Maya! How is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you? It seems that you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good. No, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! One more day, please. One more day is all I ask for you. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose, if I must. I need the acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear her. She's all right. All right. Then he's a little... What is all the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems bad. Oh no. Connection! Damn it. Damn, this receiver suddenly break. Excuse me. Beep. What happened? Oh, we have ads starting about in about 3 minutes. So let me finish up this dialogue, and I think we will go on like a little 10-minute break so everyone can get up, walk around, and scooch around, you know? I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. No way, I'm Mystic Maya! Why did the transceiver suddenly break like this? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Get out of the hallway. Let's move on to Viola Hall. And head back to the law offices. March 22nd, Wright & Co. Law Office. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. But that's nice. It's a rich man's luxury, full-course meal. Out of the can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all that trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops, look, like you don't have a can opener, pal. You've got to be kidding me. And here I thought he had already whipped up something. Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Please. Well, since he's here offering, I wonder if I should ask him about... Let's... You know what? Because our trans receiver is not working. Let's see if we can ask him about this. The trans receiver? Oh, Mr. Nick! We should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What the hell? My mom called me from the other room. Oh, Mr. Nick, we should ask Mr. Scruffy about the thing. The what thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It looks like it broke Bao. It broke Bao? Well, when I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, Bao. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure I was making a loud static noise. Maybe what? Maybe it was an electrical interference, Bao. Electromagnetic interference? So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio gets mixed up with another signal, Bao. Oh, so when you put it that way, I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets all fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh, yes, the TV does that. Yes, oh, that's what you're talking about. He seems amazingly happy for being able to understand this. So, the room you were in when the interference transceiver happened, there's gotta be something in there that sends out a very strong radio waves, pal. Something like, a listening device or something. Oh? Ah! Hey, speaking of that. Where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Kurita's room. The scene of the murder. What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. Ooh. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, pal, alright? Wait, Gumshoe. Oh, yeah, baby. It's investigating time. Look at him. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! There he goes, our Gumshoe. We should be going too, Nick. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's get a move on back to the hotel. Let's go back over. Hallway. Moving over to Kurita's hotel room. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Kurita's hotel room. Hey, you finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get to the police to one of the bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. Didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Oh. Wow, this is a bug sweeper? It looks a little broken. Hey, this is made when I was in elementary school, pal. What the fuck? Oh? Me, of course, and seeing that this sure brings back memories. Oh, baby. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks like a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into the building this puppy here. So, your heart and soul? It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't see the sensitivity. So, it'll beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't that better? Oh. Well, anyway, since I brought it all the way here, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting the sinking feeling again. Okay, I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or something other bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're gonna have to find it, right? Right. Now, let's turn on the sweeper. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real look through, see, pal? The sweeper will let you know how strong the signal is picking up, so keep an eye out, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a little radio waves, press enter and lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves, so let's take a look at everything and anything that seems suspicious, pal, okay? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. I'll give you a yell if you find a bug, got it, pal? Oh, enter. Lamp, check. Listening device? Nope. There's a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Nick? Yeah. And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful? Ah, yeah. Well, I'll be more conscientious about it from now on. Sorry. Okay. Is that a phone? A cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here. A cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Kiron Village. And Pearls has never lived outside the village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Oh, hello? What a lovely bear! Ah! Ah, this must be one of those fancy bear-shaped robot toys. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick? Yes? How many horsepowers is in it? How many horsies? Oh, horsies? Well, it looks like it's a bear, so, Oh, baby. Radio. Oh. I'm pressing E. The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's a kid's question corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick? Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? Dang. Okay. The coffee maker. What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but... Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. But instead of hot water, coffee comes out. Really? That pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? Oh. I don't think there's anything like that, Pearl. Sorry. Oh. What the heck? This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, so you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean. No, not yet, but this bear's eye is... Let's see. A perfect normally stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got. No, you can't. That's such a violent act. Oof. Rip. No! It's a miniature camera. And it looks like there's one more. Here's a transmitter and a timer. Oh, what a mimer? Transmitter, pal. Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? Alright, let's talk to him about the camera. So this tiny thing is a camera. Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera mostly used in the security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs out of battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape, is this camera. This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside is elsewhere, pal. Somewhere else? The footage is changed into radio waves, and then it's sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you know what? You know, you're right. Spy camera set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour, and was running at the time of the murder. Transmitter. So with this transmitter, it's a device that sends a footage camera to a specific destination, and with the video version of the listening device, pal, it looks like it's attached to the small clock-like thing. Oh, and that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at certain times with it. You can set it for certain times? Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to 8 p.m. and go on for an hour. 8 p.m.? What's the time of the ceremony ended? There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I'd guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? It's pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? And if you think about the angle the bear it's in, it's bound to have got a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Transmitter changes footage taken to spy camera into radio waves and transmits data. Alright, stuffed bear. So, there was a camera in this bear's eye. and it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's a pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Krita the present? I don't know, pal. But this means that there's someone out there that's got a video of what happened that night. Isn't there any way we can find out who the person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent to almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh, Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear. Spy camera was set into the right eye and found victim's room. Stuffed bear added to the courtroom. I got it. What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you gonna do with it? I'm gonna go around to electric shops and see if I can find a way who bought this. But that's impossible. I mean, isn't it already 9 p.m.? If it's me, pal, even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Spy camera added to transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! There he goes. He's gone. Yeah. But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery on how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Ah! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see, thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So this was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed animal? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a really expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter the scatterbrained detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere, however. This bear is different. By tracking how it got onto this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can you really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. I'm pretty sure I could just imagine him just grabbing the whole fucking 900-pound bear and just taking it under his arm. So he's like, see you later, guys, and just walk out casually. See you soon, right? Wait! Huh? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was that person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer, and Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Engard. And this card, Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save her now is to find the answers in this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is find the truth. To be continued. Woo, 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 woo. Let's continue on, shall we? Read to investigation. Oh! March 22nd, 9:14 p.m. Gatewater, Corrida's room. It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say properly not. Probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. All right, let me talk to her. Real killer. So, the real person who killed Mr. Kurita was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was that person that hired Mr. the Killer to begin with, and who was his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're surely a killer. Who could have hired an assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab a knife into the corpse herself? And if Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be Matt Engarde himself. Alright, what is Matt? If Mr. Engarde really did hire the assassin, then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime. But if it can't be Mr. Engarde, right? I mean, when we first talked about him. Mr. Engarde, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Juan Kurita? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Juan Kurita, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at the time. Actually, that reminds me. Do you know something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said about the trial today. She said something really interesting. So what is that interesting thing? Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. And that's what he thought anyway. It looks like somehow Juan had in his hands a powerful secret that it would destroy Matt's whole acting career, and it's been revealed. Mr. Engarde's secret? What's the secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Kurita was going to reveal his secret. And that means Mr. Engarde had plenty motive to have Mr. Kurita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engarde, and there's no way around it. Alright, let's get out of here. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we don't have something to, we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still a matter of this secret that Miss Kurita held about Mr. Engarde. And Miss Andrews' real intention. These are two things I must know about tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure they'll think of something, Pearl. Don't you worry. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel. Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I want is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Just like now, I was handed a strange device for who knows what reason. I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's a bug sweeper. That isn't it? That's the one Gumshoe made. I don't know. And frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgypoo, so, Edgeworth? And he still said, if you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Ugh, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Okay, let me move. Ooh. This is probably top secret, so you have better keep it to yourself. I heard that they found a spy camera hidden in one of those presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was like, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in a scam. I didn't even read that, Jesus. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, the gossip's bit that's been going around about my dear Juan. Oh, you mean about that thing with Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she would have had some reason for getting closer to Mr. Krita. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know you who planted the camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself as if it wouldn't happen to see it for myself. Wow, the alien actually admitted to her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. Alright, Juan and Adrian. Do you want to know about Juan and the manager, right? Actually, as I hear, oh my god. Oh, words are failing me right now so hard. Actually, as I hear, there was something more of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed the manager with open arms, I heard. The manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? The manager woman Juan had. That's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impact, Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Krita? Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after the wedding announcement. 3 days after their wedding announcement? What in the world? Honestly, her sewer slide is starting to look more and more like obviously, like someone else had killed her and stuff. That's literally what it's seeming like to me. Ooh, girl. Why would Miss Impact want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you know? You see, by Juan. What? But they were going to get married. They promised each other, right? They had a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan had suddenly canceled the marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why would he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. The night after Juan called off the wedding, the manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Alright, let's get going on this. Actually, hold on. I didn't even get my bug zapper back. What the fuck? Girl, she didn't give me my bug super back. Alright, let's get a move on. March 22nd, Groundwater Hotel lobby. Oh, that night, there must have been a few hundred people here. I guess the police are really done with their questioning investigation. It looks like things here in the lobby are finally calmed down. Here. March 22nd, Police Criminal Affairs Department. It feels like sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Enguarde's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, you've finally come. Oh my god. Well, we've finally found just what the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean that for the Enguarde case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. Wait, what's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win in here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission so that you can go. What? I've already called them, so they already know. Go on. Go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Nick. Go talk to your heart's content. It sounds like the police were pretty sure that they've had tomorrow's trial in the bag. Oh no, I'm getting uber eepy. That's not good. No, I gotta power through it. I'm sure there must have been a transfer Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Enguarde and Miss Andrews are in the detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's hear Matt. Oh. Actually, no. Let's talk to Matt. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying this. That Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that assassin's client is this man, Matt Enguarde. What's wrong? Mr. Enguarde, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual self, dude. That's secret. About the press and conference. You mean that one where Juan was trying to dress up like the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looks like someone Juan had in his... Oh my. It looks like someone Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful. So that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Would you please fill me in on the secret, please? Fucker. Oh my god, he has 5 of them! I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Cyclops. Said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Do you know anything about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know anything about the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care about... I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. And with Miss Andrews, was going to get Miss Corrida Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste. Does that jog any memories? Oh, I read it all in his fucking thing. Oh my god. Dude, I suddenly just had totally hungry. Are you up for pizza, my treat? Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? It's a kind of pea with green peas. Let's just eat one later, okay? Alright, I got cut off by a pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off the topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. On Guard, you are connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way. I don't think I have anything going. I don't know. Let me get out of there. I'm gonna move away. Go back to the oh my god. Go back to the criminal affairs department and then go back. We could probably talk to the other witness now. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright, please! You have to help me. Mr. Powers? What happened? Why are you here? Hi, you see, I got roped into somewhere. What? You know, I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers. I was thinking about the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home, when all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. They said my base and whole self general looked suspicious or something. God damn it, this guy. Can't catch a break. Well, I guess I can see how they thought he was looking suspicious. Just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Okay. Ugh, I didn't get my nap today, so I'm a little tired. That's fine. I will get through this episode, damn it. So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I'm just gonna stand. I don't really know yet. He doesn't know yet what he's gonna talk about. That's gonna be interesting. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What is it? Ah, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer. Who do you think that lawyer, the detective, was talking about? I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are the only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Alright, Matt on guard. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got this refreshing, like a spring breeze image going. But is that really what he's like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with the women. And he would never really turn down a pretty face away, if you know what I know. If you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself. Oh girl, no thank you. He is a whole walking red flag and blonde hair. How horrible, that's unforgivable. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that. I didn't read. There's only one person in this world who would have swooned over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know. Miss Adrian Andrews. This is why Mr. Power suddenly looked kind of energetic. Oh, yeah, because he has like a crush on her. Alright, for the gossip. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their world have a dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you the part of the dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, not anymore, Harry. Not anymore of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you know? But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip from around of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey. So you do hear about this yet, and about Miss Andrews' mentor having suicide? You mean Miss Impax? We heard something about how her wedding was canceled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought it was only the other day about the mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ask. Okay, Mr. Powers is so charged up. His skin is practically glowing with electricity. Alright, Celeste's suicide. Hey, so have you heard of this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they said that Juan went and hid it. And he heard from... oh my god. And we heard about that in the court today. But there wasn't any social proof that he had to think of it. I think something bad happened written on the note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Juan for Juan? Why do you figure? Well, before she died, Miss Celeste talked about a few things of her friends. So she said it looked like I got caught up with a truly indigenous man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Well, there's no way that fits the bill, right? And that would mean, oh my god, and that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's something good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Engarde and Miss Andrews are both at the detention center right now. There's still time. All right, let me move over to the detention center. Now then, you can hear from Agent Andrews. Now, before we let's do this. Let's see it. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. But there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Kurita had on Mr. Engarde. Grab Stankies. Matt Engarde. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engarde, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment toward Mr. Engarde. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? I'm fixing my mic because I realized it's still pointing up to the sky like a bird still pointing to the sky. Oh. And why would you become so intimate with his rifle? I wonder if they were more than intimate. That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. Less Impax. About Miss Celeste Impax. I finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all become back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread to just another piece of gossip. But I never held any mysterious, murderous intent toward Juan. I would never do anything stupid. That suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why did you frame, or why'd you want to frame Mr. Enguarde? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there has to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, that they're good. That they couldn't figure. They're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me, why did you want to? Revenge. Huh? Did you just say... Did you say something just now? Oh, it's just one. Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But... I'm sure I just heard... I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say. Oh. Revenge. I wonder if we can find anything more. We could probably find more stuff, honestly. Let me move around. I'm gonna go back and talk to Will Powers, because I'm pretty sure he might know more information. Oh. Mr. Nick, your phone! Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon. What? What's wrong? Something unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworthy. Mr. Edgeworth? Anyways, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's not good. The end. Hello? He cut off. What was that? What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said that we need to get back to the office right now. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together. Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow, I doubt that. Alright, let's talk to him real quick. Actually, no, I don't think we can talk to him. Aside from, like, anything else, honestly. Boy. I wonder if we... Okay, let's go back to the offices then. March 22nd, right? In Co-Law office. What took you so long, pal? Miss Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought the spy camera. Huh? This quickly? And the bear is what gave them away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured out we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. But is it... Shush, Pearls. And? Go on. Oh, because she was about to say, Mr. Edgeworth was supposed to be looking into it, but, you know, he's on a roll. There's only one person who could have bought one of those bears related to the crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude to spy on another person in their room? Matt Enguarde. Huh? Matt and Guard, your client? That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any more worse. All right, let me talk to him. Stuffed bear. Are you sure you heard that right? The person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is a credit card receipt from the purchase. It's $3,800, pal, and that's an exact match of the price of the stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ngard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Ngard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure that person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ngard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Credit card receipt added to the courtroom. A receipt for $3,800. Proof of Ngard bought a stuffed bear identical into evidence. All right, spy camera. So what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing anywhere, pal. But for now, I guess I can give this back to you for the way into evidence. Spy camera, let's take it back. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I didn't think it was possible. The person who bought the spy camera in Juan Creta's room was Matt Ngard. Why? Why would Mr. Ngard do something like this? I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Creta in one of the rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see him? Mr. Ngard, I mean? Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Ngard, what in the world have you done? Let's get on it. Let's get on to the next part. Let's go fucking talk to him again. Oh, what the fuck? You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I mean, he has to. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know ignorance is bliss? What the fuck? Oof. But if you really want to know, let's talk. Alright. We gotta know about Matt's secret. You know what time it is? It's time to use the Magatama! Present, bitch. Fucking 5, dude. 5 of them. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear about this secret of yours. What if Mr. Creta had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Rye, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Creta, especially on that night. You know what? I already blew in the face, motherfucker. So, I'm tired of your bullshit. Ugh, mad. Alright. Let's present him the camera. Come on, buddy. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Creta's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent images to the camera with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was the camera you're talking about hidden? By the bear. The spy camera was hidden in the bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Ooh, there's one. I guess Juana had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh? Actually, I wouldn't say the bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? What else could it be from? The person who gave this bear was you, buddy. Ba-bam. Mr. Enguarde, don't you know where this bear is from? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. But he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did that bear tell you? He says the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Enguarde. If I didn't know you worked in court, I think I'd be in some serious trouble. Come on. It's all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, don't you have any proof on what do you want to show me first? Here's the proof is... Oh my god. Here is a proof that is you who put the camera inside the bear. No! Oh, fuck, man. I just got myself. You know, it's bad to whistle at night, dude. Which is true, by the way. It's terrible to whistle at night. You don't want to attract whatever's in the dark. Because snakes will come out if you do. My grandma, she knows all sorts of stuff. I think you better learn from her example, okay? He's telling me to think carefully before I speak. Ugh, so close yet so far. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Alright. I need to go to evidence, and I need to go over here to the receipt. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Enguarde. It's from you who bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I spent $3,800. I got to do the apartment. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be a toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? I mean, for rich, do what the fuck you want with your money. Spend it on... I mean, I know at a store that I work at, we have a $20,000 fucking toilet with all the shenanigans attached to it. God. It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. What in the actual fuck? Ew, elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? I mean, there is a type of elephant poop coffee that is that's very high in price. Anyway, this store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, didn't you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. 3 left, bud. So can I ask you this thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So what if you are, then why are you looking into the stuff like that? Because I don't know the truth and I can't help you. Sounds like a stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set up this camera. And what your secret is. And of course, it could be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is because of Adrian Andrews. Adrian Andrews? There is a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having a secret meetings. You were keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita. You were going to reveal the fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right? Dude, you are such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer dude, what kind of scandal? That's a good stuff. That's what we call in the industry juicy. What good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intentions. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Miss Kurita because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... Bum, bum, bum. Let me go over here. No. The picture card. What's that card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is certainly a man's calling card. That man is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him, but he knows of him? So there's some shit right there. If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Man on Guard, I know you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up the camera, that means that you knew exactly what was going on in that room. So, how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Kurita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on Guard. And here I thought I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did hire? Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. Time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Bro, what the fuck is this shit? How do you... What? Wait, hold on. How do you know, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on Guard. Bro, what in the actual fuck, man? This is some crazy bullshit. Oh my god. Matt's secret. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it's easy to gather that much evidence as you have. So you're really Shelly the Killer's client? You didn't think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick to the crime on me, I didn't think she had it in her. I bet all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... What a way to pass your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about adult things. But why? Why did you hide your video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. You knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, at least of all assassins. What? Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding their sinful deeds over their heads. A superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why. Yes, that's where the video comes in. I've got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance, isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can, but good enough of an answer for a little girl. Bro, here I thought this whole fucking time it was probably the studio doing some blackmail shit because, you know, as we know of Hollywood and shit, that the shit that they do, and the shady shit that they usually do. But honestly though, I was not expecting that. Holy crap. Even though it was probably like there, I was just like, dude, it's probably the studio. It's probably something. Or he probably is like not that dumb. Who knows? But obviously he's not that dumb. Motive for murder. Why would you kill Mr. Krita? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Krita had been able to give it, then Mr. Enguarde's secret would have been. Ah, well, that's what we call taking care of a situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Krita ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassins too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. That's fucking true. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt Enguarde. Ah, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked you if you killed Juan Krita, and you answered very clearly that you didn't kill anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? And I'm guilty of taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Krita. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Ugh. Ah, but that's too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya! You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his words, and so I heard. You end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. Scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win situation. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche paraphrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now we finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth? I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. My husband. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Well, right? What are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy. No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth? Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt like I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, right? It's your turn. My turn? What is this thing that is called a lawyer? And what can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer, mad on guard, that man is really, ugh. I kind of want to break through the, I honestly wanted to break through the bulletproof glass and kind of like throw his head into the floor. It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly blindly gets an acquittal through the shouting and trickery? Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's clearly I've been believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. My situation. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, don't you think? You are a defense attorney, and you can't run away from that. You can only fight, and that's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Francesca Von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francesca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is a perfect win record. That's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed and you were so petty. You see, now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you thanks to you when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record? I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect win record are meaningless. Oh. What? I don't believe you. And are you saying that it's why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Oh. Mr. Nick, the transceiver! I am sorry for what happened earlier. For now, Mr. Attorney, do you wager we can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Enguarde's sake? Why are you doing this for the cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. And a man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer. I believe you are asking me for the reason as to why I am doing this. Yeah. This is what I'd like to call my aftercare. What the heck is an aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what you call a client relations, and that is part of the assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We are unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do, enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did, but my name is De Killer. Shelly De Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see it that she receives a nice long nap. No! Now then, if you excuse me, if someone were to trace a signal back to me, I would be quite troublesome. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth? Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission? Huh? Oh, it sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be that cat, can it? What is it? Yep, fucking knew it. I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units headed to the Enguarde mansion immediately. All right, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. All right. We gotta go over to the law offices. No. Gotta go to the hotel lobby. You gotta move over to living room. Oh boy. Oh. Thanks, Steph, for the strawberry cow. I appreciate it. My name. Can't you hear the bumblebee swarm? Watching your horn. Hello. My way. I need to do a point system where it shows how many times you've gotten it. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape, assuming he is still in the area. I can't believe it. The butler, all this time, the killer. And Enguarde was working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. All right, let's examine. Oh, it's a figurine of the bear, but there's a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A wooden-shaped bear figurine is covered in many thin cuts. Figurine added to the court record. A bear, isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Krita? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. Ah, I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think this came from through the little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking down doors by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Bam. There's no one here. From the looks of this room, I'd say that this is Enguarde's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for for sending and receiving radio signals on a VCR. Check inside the deck. There is a tape. It has to be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment of the crime recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used to use this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape while we were looking and escaped with it. All right, let's move around. The wine cellar. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasps this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up like that little girl is looking. No. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close. I can tell. We've already sent up a checkup points around every route leading to the district. And leave the rest to us. Maya. Alright, let me actually examine. Because Celeste's picture's down here. At the bottom. This looks to be a picture of Miss Impact. With love, Celeste. Miss Impacts, you mean? Yes. Mr. Krita's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Enguarde's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Celeste's photo added to the court record. Found in Enguarde mansion with love, Celeste, is written on it. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please, let me see the picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the picture frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. Why? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag a not guilty sentence, I'll never forgive you. I'm fine, so don't worry. You don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Curly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's got to watch out for that helpless lunk. That's it for now. No! I went too fast. No! My baby. Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is all I'm going to get. But I'm still short. One last thing. What is that? She has a secret. Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I'd stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I have to take the picture over to her. I think I know what you're thinking. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open up the last lock. March 22nd, detention center. Visitor's room. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have to come remove your psych lock. Psych lock? Have fun. Thanks, Dad. I want to know. You will tell me. Your secret. Fine. Go ahead. Try and break me if you can. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ungard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know what you said earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want revenge to take for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. And it has to be her. Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could ever cause such a feeling, that would cause such feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impax's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. How does that, or what does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for now, you hate Mr. Ungard. It would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relationship between Celeste and Matt? The note. With love, Celeste. Damn, dude. This photo, Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. Oh. With love. Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. Enguarde's mansion. After all this time, my last remaining secret had been revealed. Oh, hey baby. Why frame him? Celeste was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that didn't work out. Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Enguarde? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. Oh. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw those two together. That's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around being nice and wonderful, and a wonderful man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. That is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier when she was than with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. I want revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure, even you can guess why Juan called off that wedding, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthlessness male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would, oh my god. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impax. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I am almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she had left a detailed account on Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. And then, when Juan discovered her body, he had her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized the note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing, like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? There's that word again. Juan waited to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it from Juan. It was so I could find out all this, and I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. And those two are really spying on each other after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. And I even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with the knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all of this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time, for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation or what I know now. Dude. To be continued. This is a whole type of shizness happening. Like, holy crap, guys. It's getting crazy in here. Oh my god. Especially, well, obviously Matt being a piece of shit. Juan having the good intent, having the right intentions, but obviously in Adrian's eyes, it was not the best intentions, and she wanted to uphold the legacy of Celeste impacts. But, you know, it's not a fun situation. Grr, how did I get into this mess? You can't run forever. Oh my god, not again. Not the same dream. What have I cannot allow you to go on like this. What? I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Damn. I had this dream before someplace some time ago. As if this day was written into destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. March 23rd, 9:43 p.m. or a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Hello, this is Phoenix, right? You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? This motherfucker. It's just so comical how he's like evil with this evil little scar. Don't get me wrong, that's kind of that'd be a cool scar to have, but like his little evil scar and his swishing of his wine glass is funny. If you please, Mr. Lawyer, remember it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict too. Ugh. Now listen up, you better get on guard at guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty verdict, I'll never forgive you, ever. Maya. Phoenix? Phoenix! Mia! Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smile. But you can't give up. There's still some time. There's still some hope left. Stop it. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here. Not anywhere. Ugh, this accursed unguard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, you don't call me anymore. I mean it! You're really mean, pal. Ah, Gumshoe, I'm really sorry. I really am. Where are you? Let me join the investigation. They let me join the investigation team. We're chasing down the killer, pal. Then, you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not gonna give up. Shoo. Until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down, we're gonna do everything we can to find the killer. If I get Maya out, then you can get and guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true. I can do that if they found Maya first. You know that? You got that? You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer. If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're gonna give it all, and we got it. Just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Huh. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have some money. Or you have some money. You have something. Oh, you have some money. That's why I can't read. You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world you have in abundance. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like we're coming to an end. I have to make this trial last longer, as long as I can. Gumshoe, come through. I know it. March 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court Room number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Enguarde. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready a while, sir. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being exactly was Miss Andrews' role in the murder. This is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Enguarde, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then, you're saying that she is guilty after all. I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? It looks like a shell. This is the calling card of a certain assassin. An assassin, you say? Yes, Juan Carito was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin is his client, so to speak, is Matt Enguarde. What is the surprising turn of events? I would think it's because the commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has is true. We still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how long the trial will turn out today. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, quote unquote, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. As I butt my mic. My poor baby. And now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Oh, okay. I am, Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. And what is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah. Mr. Powers, please, you do not need to put yourself down so much. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes. I didn't know that. But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. And now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went into Mr. Enguarde's room. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, ads start in about 5 minutes, guys. Not 5 minutes technically, 3 minutes. But we're gonna actually just power through this as much as we can. Visit to Matt's room. After the awards ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room still in his Nickel Samurai costume. He was talking to someone at first, and I thought it was a bellboy. And I watched the two of them for a while, and then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Nothing sounds out of place, in Mr. Power's testimony, and talking to the bellboy is no big deal. I assumed that person Mr. Enguarde was speaking to was no ordinary bellboy. What are you implying? Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us, find out more, and we're just going to have to charge in head first, right? Visit Matt's room. After we went to the ceremony, I went by myself. Okay, we're gonna press them. The defendant's room? Why were you going there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of, and I wanted to say congratulations. What's wrong? Why did you stop? Mr. Wright? What is it? You're not going to try and trick me into a corner, are you? Well, I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer. No one said you were, Mr. Powers. Oh, no, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy. Oh, no. It's honestly kind of fair. It's kind of fair. Every time. Witness, I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue your testimony. Sorry. My baby. So, you went to the defendant's room, and then... Hey, wait a minute. When and how did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? Matt was standing there in front of the room, still in his Nickel Samurai costume. Are you sure it was Matt Enguarde? Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the Nickel Samurai mask then. If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And... he was talking with someone at first, and I thought it was a bellboy. God. At first? What do you mean by that? By the way, guys, sorry for the pauses. My brother literally came in my room to find something. I kept on asking me so many questions. Well, he was in a bellboy-ish uniform, and he had a bottle of juice on a tray. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. Why do you say that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry. Ay, pues. I guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one. I watched the two of them for a while, but when I gave up, I went back. Okay, let's press them again. You saw two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, correct? Well, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats. And now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? But that's a perfectly normal thing to do. So, how long did you watch them for? Not more than a minute or two, I think. I had guests with me, so I couldn't, make them wait. So, who are these guests you're talking about? You guys, of course. You and Maya and Pearl. I thought I'd be really rude since I invited you guys and if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave the seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. I ended up focusing on her. You see, in any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. The award ceremony was... Okay, he went into... Let me see here. What can I do? Because I already went through everything. I've pressed him on everything. Maybe... Select my... Standing there in front of his room, Nicole, samurai costume. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was a bellboy. And then... Let me see here. Let me press him again right here. He was talking at first. I thought it was a bellboy. And then... wanted to wait on. I watched them two for a while, then I came back. Let me... Okay, let me press him again. At first? What do you mean, at first? I didn't think it was a normal bellboy. What do you say that? What do I think, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated. You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident yourself? Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony. You mean the bellboy, right? Matt gave the bellboy a tip. So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? Ah, well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. Oh, no. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. How much it was? But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. It was really I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow at all. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by his event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. Let me ask about the tip, honestly. Nom, 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 nom. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? Sure. But giving him that much money was a little too much, I think. A little too much? Would you please clarify to the court about how much you would say the defendant gave the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't begin to guess. Why? What? Why is that? And because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash. A roll of cash? Dude, he just, like, gave him fucking money right there and then. Ah, well, that's interesting. That was very generous tip, wasn't it? A fat roll of cash can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. That is very true. The judge is being awfully suspicious to us. I kind of want to raise an objection, but I want to wait and see. You know what? Let me save. Let me wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see. There's nothing I can really object to here. I mean, who can argue with a fat roll of money isn't really odd? So suppose this roll of cash was not a tip. Then what was it? Payment, Your Honor. Payment? Isn't it obvious for the murder of Mr. Juan Carita? Then the bellboy witness saw. Yes, that was the assassin. Well, hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley DeKiller left at the scene of the crime. Shelley DeKiller? He is a person in the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I'm certain that this person the witness saw was that very assassin, Shelley DeKiller. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head. I think I just figured out something. Oh? Actually, I saw the bellboy later on that night. What? Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. The second time. This time, I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when I saw the bellboy I saw earlier come out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carita's room. And now that I think of it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be an assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean, oh boy. Thank you very much. That is all that we need to know. Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly DeKiller, and then we shall see. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room, and if the bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious. That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain, make us laugh. Yeah, laugh. There is no laughing matter. Alright, this time I was able to head to the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And what time was that at? Well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended at 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after, and then I came back. And then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 by that time. You're not one of details, are you, Mr. Powers? Sorry. I just thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats. And that's when I saw the bellboy I saw earlier come out of the room. Are you sure it was the same bellboy? Oh no. Yeah. How could you tell? All that bellboys wear the same uniform after all. But you see, well, he had those stitches in his face. So I'm sure it's the same guy who was talking with Matt. Which room did the bellboy come out of? Of course, when I say room, I mean by Juan Carita's room. The victim's room, huh? Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, all right. Words cannot describe how screwed I am. Let us continue with the testimony, shall we? Now that I think about it, the bellboy did seem kind of funny and out of place. Yeah, so he had to be an assassin, I'm sure of it. In any case, if that bellboy was an assassin, it would be very bad for us. But he really is an assassin, you know? Yes, but you can't give it yet. You can wait to prolong this trial for as long as possible. We're going to have to pull some cheap tricks on this one. All right, let me go over here. I think I might have to go, is it over here? Now that I think about it, the bellboy deems it out of place. Let me press him again. So what exactly do you mean he was out of place? Mr. Right. Why the inspitted grin? Maybe I had no idea of what damaging thing he was gonna say next. Well, the bellboy was empty-headed. Empty-headed? The bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart. He was just holding a tray. He wasn't even holding a tray either. You don't call a little strange too, wouldn't you? I agree. That is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. But is this really that usual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide? No, I should try and pull a fast one. There is nothing strange for an unusual about an empty-handed bellboy. But there really is. There really isn't. You two are done with being school children. Bellboys are for room service. There is no reason for them to be empty-handed either. Your Honor, I ask that the witness' previous statement be supplemented with this new one. Edgeworth, are you going to do whatever you can to make this bellboy look suspicious? I think he is, which is making it draw out faster, and that's even better. I can see very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you please amend your testimony. Yes, sir. I thought it was kind of strange that a bellboy came out of the guest room empty-handed. Okay, let me actually present something over here. I'm gonna present... No, hotel map, Nickel Samurai, crime photo. I'm gonna open up the crime photo and present that. Actually, no, if we're making him look suspicious as much as we can, we gotta do the crime scene photo. Objection! Mr. Powers. Yes? You're easily influenced by others people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it might be true. But it really is suspicious. He got all them stitches and... So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying that all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Suspicious. Hey, suspicious is good stitches. Gulp. Well, there's also, talk about empty-handed. I would like to ask the court, please take a look at this. This is the crime scene. It is the crime scene. This is the wine glass sitting next to Mr. Kirita's body. This liquid inside the glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would like to look at it, what is on top of the table in the lower right-hand corner. Anyone would clearly see that tray of the bottle of tomato juice on it. A bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Kirita's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. But, well, that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room. But you can prove that Mr. Kirita was already dead at the time. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, I blame you for leading me down this route. I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, is there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed. Or would I say empty-handed? I recall you saying something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Huh? What? That bellboy, he was wearing gloves. Gloves? Yeah, the pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves? Why didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind. Ugh, boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious? All right, got to focus. I can't lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing black leather gloves. So, a football is made of a leather. Are you saying that all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather? Nope. But the man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe that he was another bellboy. It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. The rest? Oh yes, please tell us more. Okay. Their second meeting. Things are getting heated. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room, and then the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then came back to my seat. Fair enough. To the point. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, went to the defendant's room. Oh. Yeah, I kind of saw all that by accident. Some accident. I'd say you saw too much. And all of that was suspicious to high heaven. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. And now, let's get started, shall we, Mr. Wright? Your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went inside and knocked on Matt's door just like that. Is that what you saw while you were busy spying? Excuse me? I may be poor and underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? Oh, from the door of the bathroom with my left eye and the sort of stinky spy-like. I knew he was spying. Just imagine it, him like just kind of like over and stuff and just being like, ah. Please, does it really matter what he was doing? Is it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? And that's all I care to know. He gave something to the person inside the room. I said, hold it. Okay. That's better. Ahem. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details. Oh, okay. I should probably ask him only one other question at that time. Ask about this something. He gave something to this person? Yeah. And what was this something? If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling it something, would I? But that implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers? You didn't scare me, Stum. I'm gonna refund the points back. Welcome in. It was something really kind of small. It was an incredibly crucial piece of evidence. Edge. Please try and remember what it was. I'll try. In the meantime, let's talk to another point, and namely, about what the bellboy did. Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room that thing, when the old guy just left without even going into the room, after that, I went into the bathroom and then back to my seat. Well, Mr. Power's testimony is just as vague as he was at first. It's a little troublesome, isn't it? But I'm sure if you could press him enough, then everything will become clearer. Although, that does just make it harder on us, doesn't it? Ugh, talk about a lose-lose situation. Let me see, after leaving lunchroom, he gave something and the old guy just left without going into the room. Let me press him here. Where did the bellboy go after he left Mr. Enguarde's room? He opened the door to the Biola Hall and went in there, and who knows right after that. Ugh, I do. Thank you for the stretch and posture check. I appreciate it. And the water break. After that, went to my seat, went back to the room. Did you see anything strange or suspicious, or out of the ordinary at the time? Oh yeah, I saw that one thing. What? You saw something else? There was just a jittery alien with a ray gun. Oh. It was watching Juan's door, just like some sort of stalker. I think we can all forget about the alien. Well, Mr. Power's testimony is just now was just as vague as the first time. It's a little troublesome. Let me see here. Let me see what else I can. Well, if I've basically like kind of gotten on this guy like a little bit. Let me see here. You know what? Hold on. He gave something inside. Let me press him here. I said hold it. Okay. This better, what kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us more details. Oh, okay. I should probably ask about that, what that something is. Ask about what that thing inside is. He gave something to this person? Yeah, and what was this something? I don't remember what it is, and I wouldn't be calling it something, wouldn't I? But that implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers? I think it was something kind of small. It was an incredibly crucial piece of information. I'll try. Let me see. Oh, I can't present anything just yet. In the meantime, let's talk about another point, namely what happened to the bellboy next. Oh, so after he went inside the room, let me over here. This, because if he gave something small to the person, I want to say it's this little bear, because this belongs to Juan Carita. Like this little bear is like it's the standard like bear with the red shorts, or at least something red for the red samurai. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all, Mr. Wright. Please think of the fact. God damn it! I don't think I have the one. Let me see here. Just the old guy on the left. Let me see here. I know it has something to do with this one. Give something to the person inside the room. That's what the person inside the room. So, who took this something from the bellboy? Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. Only an arm? Are you saying you couldn't see the person's face? Yeah, I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. And there, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you can see was the person's arm. Yes, it was just like that. Mr. Edgeworth, is all this really important? Of course, Your Honor. I think this is the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed to the client. Mr. Powers, please try and remember what it was that the boy... Well, let's see. I think it was... No. If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Yes, sir. I saw it again. If I saw it again, I'm sure it would be something sort of wooden statue. Yep, let me go back. Present. Little figurine.
Objection!
Okay, everyone's a little quiet. What was the point of that pregnant pause? Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up. Well, it was me, Your Honor. Was it... What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please... Oh my god, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Powers, that's something you saw. Was it this item? Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. I recall we found this at the Matt and Guard's mansion. At the defendant's house? What does this mean? It's simple, Your Honor. Shelly the Killer assassinated Juan Creta in his room. And then he stole the wooden bear from the scene. And then, the bear being found at the Mr. and Guard's mansion would mean... It goes without saying, Your Honor. Matt and Guard is the killer's client. Order! Order! I said order! Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you. Yeah. Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured out the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it in court, I'm sure your friend and guard would have. Ah, I almost forgot he knew about it too. I think it's clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. No, we need to continue this trial! I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright. There are still a few points left that we haven't fully explored. What are you trying to pull? Oh. Well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright. What questionable point would you like to explore further? Let's see here. The person who received the bear. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear, and the identity of the person who received the bear. He gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of it. Oh! What was that, Mr. Powers? If you are going to scream like that, then at least give us a reason why. Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, so I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. What? Really? I mean, I only saw his arm, but that arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear. Oh, that's kind of cool. You gotta be kidding me. He also doesn't have stitches in this. Are you sure about that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai. Order, order. It looks like you've dug your own grave yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And we all know Matt Engarde is the Nickel Samurai. Thanks to the defense, we've made it all that clearer. What am I supposed to do now, Mia? Help! Don't have time to act lost. You've got to find another angle to attack this from. Hurry! Now, I will bring the cross-examination— Oh, Your Honor! Again, Mr. Wright, you've already removed any other questionable areas of testimony. It's about time you were removed from this court, Mr. Wright. I have to find something, even if it's one more point, that'll do. There are still questions left unanswered. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that. All right, Mr. Wright, what about the questionable point would you like to explore further? I want to explore the bear itself, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. The bear itself. I think it's fairly obvious the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright. This was found at Mr. Engarde's mansion. However, Mr. Engarde was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh, I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that it was Mr. Engarde who took this bear to his mansion. Why? That's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There is no way, time-wise, that the defendant to have taken this bear home. Phew. Disaster averted again. You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Huh? I remember it clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Engarde's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, was Dick Killer. Dick Killer and Engarde were working together, so to speak. And Dick Killer was hiding in Engarde's mansion as its butler. What a bold move. The bear figurine was brought back to the Engarde mansion by Dick Killer himself. And it looked like he was about to be arrested when Engarde had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad for the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I think I've heard enough. We now know why this bear and this figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was not received the bear from the assassin is in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt Engarde. I see no reason for this trial to continue, therefore I will now hand out my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you? I knew it. It would turn out like this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Last objections? Mr. Wright? Well, do I? Should I do it? Raise an objection. Oh. I will. Ooh. There is only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is one dirty trick. Your Honor. Right now, we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. The reason number one is he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, there was a very same figurine found at the Enguarde mansion. However, it's possible that this is all the work of a certain other person. What are you saying? What I'm saying is that it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. Ooh, a secret client. The real client? Yes. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Is that all you have? Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your testimony. Who do you say is the killer's real client? It's gonna have to be her. Miss Adrian Andrews. Because her motive for revenge, especially because she said something about two monsters taking out one another, you know? Oh, spicy. Adrian Andrews? Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Matt Enguarde for this crime by wearing the spare nickel samurai costume. Ah, then the nickel samurai's arm that I saw, that could have been very well Miss Andrews. But what about Mr. Enguarde? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period. That's right. And then, finding this figurine at Mr. Enguarde's mansion. It was very well laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Mr. Enguarde, or Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this matter? I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense logic. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount this possibility either. Anyone tell what Enguarde did? I can't believe the defense would go that far to pin the guilt onto someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty. It's a murder of all things. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up now. Order, order, order! All disrupted parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Your Honor. For the benefit of the defense, I will play along with his what-if game. His what-if game. The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you have thought it was strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did something special, or the killer did specially bring that bear to Enguarde right away. Why did you ask if there is something special about it? Absolutely. All I'm sure is that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. And who will that be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. Ooh. I see. Well then, the court will take the short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time. Yes, Your Honor.